Hi guys, let's look at this simple question that we have here. We are told to solve for x in 4 raised to power x plus 16 raised to power x is equal to 272. This is a very simple question that we can solve, but there is a little bit of an issue here. Normally, if we are using laws of indices, all we need to do is make sure that these bases are the same. Okay, so here we have a base of 4. We have a base of 16 here. We can turn it to a base of 4. However, 272 is not a power of 4. We cannot multiply 4 by itself to give us 272. This means we cannot turn 272 to a power of 4. This makes the calculation a little bit more complex. However, we can follow another route. So let's do it together. So we have 4 to the power of x plus 16 to the power of x is equal to 272. Let's convert 16 to be a power of 4. This will give us 4 to the power of x plus 4 squared to the power of x is equal to 272. However, applying the laws of indices, we know that x to the power of a to the power of b is the same thing as x to the power of b to the power of a. Okay, so whether you have a inside or you have a outside is the same thing. So here we have 2 inside and x outside. What we can do in order to make this look similar to this, we can bring x inside and bring 2 outside. So this will give us 4 to the power of x plus 4x squared is equal to 272. So here we have 4 to the power of x, here we have 4 to the power of x. So we can convert 4 to the power of x to another value. Let y equal to 4 to the power of x. So instead of having 4 to the power of x, we are simply going to have y. So this will be y plus y squared is equal to 272. So we are trying to create a quadratic equation here. So let's move y squared to the front and y behind. So y squared plus y is equal to 272. Next, we are going to move 272 to the left. So we have y squared plus y minus, when 272 crosses over the equal to sign to change to minus, 272 is equal to 0. So now we have a quadratic equation that we can solve using either formula method, completing the square method, or factoring method. But let's use factoring method to solve this. So in order to do this, we are going to look for two numbers that will multiply themselves to give us minus 272. And then those two numbers will add themselves to give us 1. Okay, so let's look at minus 16 multiplied by plus 17. Minus 16 multiplied by plus 17 is going to give us minus 272. And minus 16 plus 17 is going to give us 1. So instead of having plus y here, we are going to replace it with minus 16y and plus 17y. So this will be y squared minus 16y plus 17y minus 272 is equal to 0. So let's factorize these two. You have y bracket y minus 16 plus this 17y and 272. What is common is 17. So we have y minus 16 is equal to 0. So bringing the values outside the bracket together, we have y plus 17 and then y minus 16 is equal to 0. This means y plus 17 is equal to 0 or y minus 16 is equal to 0. When plus 17 moves to the right, it becomes y is equal to minus 17, or when minus 16 moves to the right, it will become y is equal to 16. So we've gotten two possible values for y. Y is either minus 17 or y is 16. But remember, we have y is equal to 4 to the power of x. So which of these two values will be effective in this equation that we have here? Y is equal to 4 to the power of x. If we put in y is equal to minus 17, we cannot have a single base for this relationship. But if we put in 16 here, we're going to have, y is equal to 4 to the power of x. So we can have, since y is equal to 16, we can have 16 is equal to 4 to the power of x. We can convert 16 to be in the form of a power of 4. So 4 to the power of 2 is equal to 4 to the power of x. So since the bases are the same, we can equate the exponent. Therefore, x is equal to 2. So this is the simple answer to this question. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to like the video, share with your friends, and subscribe to this YouTube channel for more math content. See you in the next video. Bye.